What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kinetic615 back for some more Michigan Wolverines Dynasty. We are in year 6, 2029, custom conferences. We are currently 7-0, ranked number 5 nationally. Uh, we're in week 9, and we are at home this week against the Wisconsin Badgers. Let's jump in, refresh ourselves on where we're at with our board. So let's see. I can't remember if we had attended to our recruiting before going off air last time. So we're looking to find out real quick. Okay, so it looks like we did. So we're all good here. Nothing more to do at this time. So let's go ahead and jump into our game against Wisconsin. I have slightly revamped and updated my playbooks, so we're going to see how that works. We are at home with the game of the week, so let's go Big Game Blues. Let's get into this.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement.
Got the crowd in a maze out.
As we'll see the number 8 team in the country.
Overcast skies, cloudy.
Taking on the winners of 7 straight. The Michigan
See, this is week 9, so we're in what?
Early
Early November.
I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get.
All right, so we're going in. Start of the game. We get the ball first quarter drive. Let's see if we can run the ball. Let's go with the halfback quick base here.
How aggressive will it be?
All right, let's just refresh ourselves with our roster. So, okay, so we got Tim Gossett. Again, he was the guy that frankly underperformed, underdeveloped. He was our number 1 recruit in the very first season of the series. And it took him until his redshirt senior year to get the starting job. And as you can see, he barely beat out Taj Kimbrough for the job. But he is our starting quarterback. Trevor Higgins, a receiving back. Oscar Mormons, the power back, running back number 2. Then we got Carter Kuhn, a receiving back. Lamar Hendricks, a power back. And John Trey Fucha, a power back. Fullback, we got junior Randy Silva. Wide receiver, we got Matthew Traylor, Cornell Augustine, Miguel Guardado, Carlos Lester, Brett Webb, and Braden Cooks. Tight end, Jalen Livings, Ian Lipscomb. Offensive line, we got LaMichael Root, Jabril Roby, Antoine Brown, Bruce Crow, and Shaquem Shaver. Defensive line, left side, Craig Slater, Gage Blossie on the right side. Interior, we got Duke Carew and Nathan Coker. Outside linebackers, we got Niles Allen and Rayshawn Heflin. In the middle, we got Ventrese Tatum and Jamison Starks. Although I believe Ventrese Tatum, did he get injured? No? Okay. I guess he wasn't out for a long time. At corner, we've got starting sophomores, redshirt sophomores, Philip Honeycutt and legend Imator Bibi. At free safety, we got James Sepulveda, and at strong safety, we got senior Jarrell Bruss. Kickers, junior kicker Gabe James, and our starting punter is senior punter Juan Davis. Just refreshing myself with how I set this up. So Higgins and Kuhn for third down backs, Mormon Hendricks for power backs. Higgins is the primary slot receiver, but looks like Higgins is a little beat up still from last week, so we might be subbing him out relatively early. Got outside linebackers coming down for rush plays. Safety coming down for rush plays. Okay, cool.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain moves
Nice
the ball
little 9-yard run from Higgins there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Handoff in a single back formation.
Got
He'll be
the first
taken
down.
but he does have first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley. And
5-yard gain on that run by Higgins.
So many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's going for a
That
big
might have been a
play
bad throw.
downfield.
Yep, bad
Pass
throw.
is intercepted. And he's got some open
That was
field
user
ahead.
error. That one is not on Gossett. That one was on
Able
me.
to take him down, but that's a great.
That one was 100% on me. All right, we got the ball back.
First down
See
here
if we
for this
can
offense.
not throw an interception this time.
Handoff to the right side. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. A gain makes it second and medium.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
How about setting the edge
Nice
there on
stretch
the right
run.
side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right
Crowd
guard,
getting
right
into
tackle,
it after that
tight end,
run.
seeing what additional damage they can do.
Carter Kuhn trying to slip between the tackles, gets 4 yards.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes,
And he's got
Nice
it.
separation there on the cut.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right.
Cornell
in the money.
Augustine, the
receiver all had to
senior.
do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Not a great thrown ball. All right, second quarter, we're going in on defense, 3rd and 8 and R41. They're coming out with 4 receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush
Got
closing
him.
in. Oh, no, sack is made
Got
there
the
by the
sack.
freshman.
Interesting call.
They're coming in on 3rd down again. This time they're on the 24, 3rd and 7. They're coming out in 3
They come to
receivers.
the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the.
Come on, man. I had the sack again.
Gets down to avoid.
Come on.
Just watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there.
That's
By the third
frustrating,
option,
dude. Like,
he's
I
gotta
fucking
pull
had
it
him.
down
You
and
see
try
that
to
right
pick up
there?
some positive yards,
That's
which he did,
frustrating.
And then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking downfield, it's Stevens. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver
Why am I not getting any?
Go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
All right, I may need to go
Take
look
advantage
at my playbook again if it's giving me 0 fucking
Not much on that play. Brought down
blitz
short.
options.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third
I may need to go
and long.
rethink my defensive
Dropping
playbook.
back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold
Bro,
on.
what the fuck? Why did you float that pass when I said do a bullet
Boy,
pass?
this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense.
Come on, man. What the hell?
Once you get him behind
I
the sticks, you can mix up
I
the
put in the
coverages,
command for a
really
fucking bullet
affect the
pass,
quarterback's
and he
eyes
just
and
throws a
disrupt the
fucking
timing and the
floater.
rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Bro, what the?
Incomplete. The defender was right there.
I swear to God, dude. What is going on? I pass lead in front of the receiver. He throws it behind the receiver. I tell him bullet pass. He throws a floater. What is going on? He's got 91 throw power. I swear, I'm so close to putting Kimbrough in or something because I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. Like, fuck it. Kimbrough's in.
Down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go.
There we go.
Finds his
That's
man.
a
Has the first
that
down.
right there is a good throw.
Stop made at the
What
5.
was the other dude
Offense have
doing?
1st and goal now.
Gossett.
The defense
I'm
was
done
in
with
right
Gossett,
coverage
dude.
here. Looked like they had exactly what they
I'm
wanted to
done
do
with
to come
him.
up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first.
And he runs it into the end zone.
Third and 16.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Stevens. Looking right.
Oh my God, are you serious right now?
Tackle made.
Oh my God, dude.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited.
How do I go
opportunities at
man
this point
coverage
in the game.
and
Every chance to
leave
get
that
your hands on the
open?
ball, you need points. They keep this.
Hold
drive.
on, I don't. Why can't I?
And the Badgers are on the move here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Why is it giving me no blitz options? Bro, I need to go
Coming to the line
on
on
my
2nd
playbook.
down.
I don't.
This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
There we go.
Intercepted right
There we
down
go.
the line.
Emator Bibi. Emator Bibi, legend
Pass midfield.
from Trophy Club, Texas.
Gonna take it
There we go.
Pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact
I gotta go look at my. I don't understand, dude. I have blitzes set up for.
Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Tackle made after a solid.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic.
I got a player injured. Come on, dude.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
God, the defensive playbook is bugging me because I spent a lot of fucking time on it. And I don't understand why I'm getting 0 blitzes in the red zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense.
I have blitzes set up on my game plan for every situation except for dying. And even then I have blitzes just
after a short gain does not make the 1st down yardage.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
Makes the grab in the end zone.
Hey, look, a quarterback that when I say pass lead to the outside, he fucking pass leads to the outside. And look what happens.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play.
I'm over Gossett, dude.
You snap it. Quarterback looking to
Never
throw the
lived
ball.
up to his fucking potential.
Catch made. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Refusing to be brought down.
Nice 1st down run by Mormon.
Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
I guess I'm going to do it live on stream. I'm going to go look at my playbook because I got to figure out what the issue is now. Because I should be getting blitz suggestions.
They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer.
Couple commitments here. And we leveled up. Alright, let's go look real quick. Okay, so let's see. So goal line, all of these blitzes. Blitz, 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 blitz. Normal. Blitz, 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 blitz. Is it nickel? Is it because I don't... Even then I've got, look, blitz. 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 I don't understand why I'm not getting blitzes. Okay, so if it wasn't nickel, what was it? Empty? Maybe it's empty. I need to increase the suggestion of blitzes. Okay, well, let's increase those a little bit. Or you know what, I'll just decrease these down, all down to 2 star, no more than 2 stars. Okay, so maybe that was it? I don't know. Because I've got blitzes on overload, defense. The only ones I don't have blitzes on are prevent, trips, bunch, Hail Mary. That's the only ones I don't have blitzes on. I should still be getting good blitz options near the goal line. Now, let's go try another one. Alright, let's go look at the recruits that we got committed. Alright, so first we got a commitment from 5-star athlete projected as an offensive lineman, Dylan Council out of Auburn, Alabama, 6'3", 294, ranked number 1 at the position of center, number 1 in the state of Alabama, and number 23 overall nationally. Committed to Michigan over Clemson and Auburn. Wow, he's from Auburn, Alabama, and committed to Michigan over Auburn. Got a commitment from 4-star cornerback Alan McDougal out of Lilburn, Georgia, 6 foot 201, ranked number 5 nationally at the position of cornerback, number 4 overall prospect in the state of Georgia, number 37 overall prospect in the country, so just outside that top 5 status. Committed to Michigan over Georgia Tech and Alabama. Travis Sheed, outside linebacker from Rock Hill, South Carolina, 6'3", 251, 4-star, Ranked number 6 at the position of right outside linebacker nationally. Ranked number 5 total in the state of South Carolina, and number 163 overall nationally among all prospects. Committed to Michigan over Pitt and South Carolina. And then another outside linebacker, Sam Fano, out of Rome, Georgia, 6'2", 253, 3-star hidden gem, was ranked number 55 overall at the position of right outside linebacker, number 98 in the state of Georgia, and number 996 nationally over overall recruits. Michigan was his only offer. Alright, so for Tanner O'Daniel, we're still first on his board. He is in top 5 now, so we can take off Send the House. We can set up the hard sell with aspirational. Put the extra 10 on there. Lamar Seawright, we're at the top of his board over Georgia and Texas. We're in top 5. We can take off Send the House. We can schedule a visit for Baylor week. We'll sell him on pro potential, and since we know his pitch, we will hard sell workhorse, and we will soft sell starter, and we'll add the 15 on top of that. Isaiah Jasmine, we have taken the top spot on his board. He's in top 3. He cut out UCLA and Texas. Let's see, so we've got the right pitches. Got a visit scheduled with him for Baylor, which I'm not sure he's going to make it to Baylor. Ooh. I don't know if we're going to get him. What week are we in? We're in week 10. So if everything holds the way that it did this last week, we should get him. Because we're getting more influence weekly than Oregon. They don't have a visit this week. Oregon State's visit is next week. So we might be in a good spot to get Jasmine here. And we got in on him late in the recruiting process. So Ben Azure, we're number 1 on his board, top 5. We've got a decent lead over Notre Dame, Penn State. We're getting much more influence than they are. We've got a visit with him in 2 weeks. I think we should be good with him, unless Notre Dame were to schedule a visit for next week. We've got the right pitches. There's nothing more to do for him. He is scheduled for the Baylor week. And then we've got Gabe Hutton. We're first on his board. We should get a commitment from him this week as well. We can go ahead and schedule the kicker for a visit Ohio State week. We will sell him on championship contender. Alright. Nothing more to do on any of those, so we'll back out. Let's jump into the next game, see if our playbook does any better. So we are on the road at Miami University this week. We'll go to play the moments. We're going to wear the white and maize.
Welcome to the house Dropless Burger built. Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team.
So they're calling this a potential trap game for us. Alright, big first quarter drive. Let's see what we can do. We're on the road. In the rain.
The offense lining up for a first down.
Oh, we forgot to... Okay. I thought we benched him. Well, you get one free play, brother. Because you are not the starter of this team anymore.
Looking to move it through the air.
Okay, come on, 64. Get the fuck out of the way. What the hell were you doing?
If you're good enough, what's a big
literally blocking the fucking pass. Come on
You
now.
might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road.
Come on,
Everything about it
dude.
changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Spits it out to the back. Pulls
Nice
it in.
placement
Higgins.
there.
He
Back
knew
shoulder
exactly
throw.
where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. He's going to pass.
Oh yeah, I like Kimbrough much better as a passer here.
He makes the stop and a nice pickup.
Okay,
there on
Taj
first
Kimbrough is
down.
my
Leaves
starter
him in
now.
2nd and manageable.
One of the things I love about this
He
offense is
he almost beat out Gossett anyway.
They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the
And to
screen
be honest,
game
he should have
is
beat him
big
out.
as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And the Wolverines have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down. Dumps it to the back.
There we go.
The sure hands, it's Higgins. Finally
Placement,
run out of
man.
bounds, but he has this offense rolling
Passes
with the
feel
first
so
down.
much better
The
from
Wolverines
Kimbrough.
come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Yeah, I would definitely
Operating in the red zone,
chalk
they're on
Gossett
2nd
up
down.
as a bust.
Got some room, entered the goal
Mormon
line.
with the touchdown
And
run.
he's- And the Wolverines trying to pay
Shotgun
off the
wing
threat on
formation.
1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's got his man. And
Nice
the
little
catch and
touchdown
run.
pass there. Not as crisp as I would have liked, but it's alright. What do we got? 3rd and 8. I don't like that.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. 3rd down.
4th and 16. Jesus. I guess I have to kick it.
So they're gonna
58-yarder
send out the
though.
field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And he missed.
Oh, come on. I couldn't have gotten it anymore. Come on, dude.
Third and short from the 22 is the field goal unit getting
Not
ready
sure
to
what else
assist
I was supposed to
already
do on that
fourth
fucking
down territory.
kick, dude.
Skips away from pressure. Fires downfield. Can't make the play. We're looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it, and they convert. Brought to the ground. 1st down.
Got the
And he
conversion on the
unleashed
1st down or
RPMs
4th
on
down
that
there.
pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but not before
Kuhn
he
with the
picks up
6-yard
6
run.
to the 7-yard line.
Hey, 5 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game.
Higgins with the touchdown run there, right through the gap. And we're 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line.
Offense set on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Nice catch and run there by Higgins.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Higgins. He'll come through on 3rd down.
1st and goal on the 7.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Mormon in at tailback.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Shoot clock.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end
Jesus,
zone.
come on, dude.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter.
Come on, what is this thing now where, like, I swear to God, this game did not used to have all these false starts, but it happens all the time now.
Will take the penalty. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put them in the end zone. They'll go to the air.
Oh, come on, that was pass interference. He was literally holding him as he made his cut.
Right there. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them.
Didn't get
Go
to
out
test
and
out the
play to a
defense at all.
standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it shows.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's see. Alright, so we did get Jasmine, that's good. We got Hutton. Take a little bit of a deeper look at him here in just a second. Alright, so we got commitment from 4-star cornerback, hidden gem, slot corner From Anaheim, California, Isaiah Jasmine, 6'1", 187 pounds, ranked number 8 nationally at the position of cornerback. Also ranked number 8 in the state of California for all prospects, and number 90 nationally among all prospects. Committed to Michigan over Oregon, Oregon State, Texas, and UCLA. Then we got a commitment from 4-star corner Gabe Hutton out of Morrow, Georgia, 6'1", 194, ranked number 32 at the position nationally of cornerback, number 36 overall in the state of Georgia, number 359 nationally overall prospect. For Tanner O'Daniel, we're still in top his board in top 5. Got the right pitches, nothing more to do there. Lamar Seawright, we've got a pretty sizable lead over Texas and Georgia. We should get a commitment this week. If not, we do have a visit with him next week, but we should get it this week. And Ben Azure, we should get a commitment this week as well. Alright, we are on the road in week 11 in East Lansing at our hated rivals Michigan State. Let's jump into it and make sure we walk out of there taking the Paul Bunyan Trophy home. We're going to do play the moments. We're going to wear our white and blues. Alright, and actually I will be right back, guys. I need to go grab something to drink before we jump into this game. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I am back. So, yeah, let's jump into this hated rivalry game. See if we can get out of East Lansing with a win over Little Brother.
Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
All right, first quarter drive, so we're getting the ball first. Let's do it.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Running back searching for a hole. And he's
good run defense there, I guess.
Tackle up front. Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about Little Brother, and a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand, and Michigan State has heard that, Palmer, a ton.
And that's just
we forgot to do it again.
throughout the years too, and it's something that people love talking about.
Done with gossip.
Is that they are the dominant team, and it's not even close in this in-state rival. Michigan State's got to do something to flip the script. If they want their program to reach the consistency that Michigan has, they've got to recruit better, and a big way in doing that is winning this game.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Wolverines are on the move. Here's the handoff. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Looking for space. It's Higgins. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He
Almost got there. Got down to the
1
1-yard line.
Get him down at the 1-yard line. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Oh, come on,
And
dude.
maybe they want to try somewhere else, because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
And the defense getting in the backfield quick, fast, and in a hurry. There was nowhere to run with that football. Nice penetration by this defensive line.
Yeah, and a nice job, too, of not getting out of their lanes, right? When you're on offense.
Into the
There
end
we
zone
go.
he goes. Touchdown.
All right, we got 3rd and 2 on their 30.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Man, come on. Get some fucking push, offensive line. What is going on?
They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on 4th down. Try to get it
There
on the
we
ground.
go. That's what I'm talking about.
He is smashing people. He's brought down, but he's from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He's looking to pass.
Safe completion on the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it
There
in.
we go. Open the hole
And he
right up.
takes it in for the score.
Pause.
Touchdown, Michigan. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. On the ground, it's Higgins.
Dude, what the fuck?
How about that alone?
This is... I swear to God, dude. They need to... Of course, it's not going to let me fucking... It's not going to let me... Why can't I... Where's the instant replay?
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It is... Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game.
Gonna let it fly. And it's knocked away.
Man, you gotta do something about that.
Staying in phase and batting it away. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection.
Bro, come on.
Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a
Complete
solid return.
garbage, dude.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Give to the running back. Went
There
to the
we go.
running game on 3rd down.
They're going for it?
Short, it's 4th and 2. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. The give and the run on.
Oh my God, 3 guys through the line in the same gap instead of... Come on, dude.
7.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. 1st down.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Pocket started. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
There we got
Well,
it.
this defense is...
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. They convert on 3rd down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't
Come on, dude. Like, what the fuck?
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
No fucking offensive lineman moving in my way.
Football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
A little screen to the running back. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on.
Quarterback checking off. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone.
That's what happens when you press up and load the box like that.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back. And you know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
Alright, let's advance. Alright, got a commitment. 2 commitments. So I think it's just the kicker that we're still pursuing. Alright, yep, so we did get a commitment from Seawright and Azer. Lamar Seawright, 4-star center out of Little Rock, Arkansas, 6'1", 283, ranked number 18 overall at the position of center nationally, ranked number 3 in the state of Arkansas, and ranked number 367 nationally overall. Committed to Michigan over Texas and Georgia. Then we got a commitment from 4-star corner Ben Azer out of New York, 5'11", 187, ranked number 9 at the position of cornerback, number 1 in the state of New York, and number 93 nationally. Committed to Michigan over Notre Dame and Penn State. Still first on the board for Tanner O'Daniel. Not anything more we can do there, so we just got to wait it out. Alright, let's jump into our home game against Baylor. I'm going to wear my custom jersey, or custom unis. Hosting the Baylor Bears.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
All right. So let's see. Going in at first quarter, 3rd and 7. A little just across midfield.
They line up with some...
Again, we got to stop forgetting to do this.
To do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The quick out. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal?
Move, ref.
And
Jeez.
he'll pick up the first.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
On the option.
There we go. Nice pitch to Higgins for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Michigan.
The offense.
Third and 7. Let's try a halfback angle.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB.
Good throw. Good separation. Touchdown.
And he'll haul it in and take...
3rd and 5.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nice.
Right on the money to the... Oh, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Nice.
Good timing on the quick
Out routes are so
It's
nice.
out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field.
My buddy Lichamax tells me that the out routes never work for him. I don't know why. They work for me like crazy. And we get in.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
1st and 10 under 19.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
Tight ends open. Tight ends in the end zone.
Takes it to the house. Touchdown.
What do we got? Okay. We're on the 1-yard line.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score.
And the fullback just walks it in. Third and 3.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Bulldozer.
Go Higgins, go. Go, 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 go. There we go. Touchdown. Touchdown run.
Michigan. And the beat.
Michigan.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He is tackled, but it'll be a...
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in 1st downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
To the ground with the back.
Oh, just ran through him.
Not enough space. He rumbles all the way down to
Looked
the
like a
12.
deer getting hit by a
Little
18-wheeler.
on that one.
Every offense offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs. Like touchdown.
There we go. Touchdown run in by Kuhn.
This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. He's looking to throw.
Nice catch and tucking it in, holding on to it.
To get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
Nice lead blocking there.
Touchdown, Michigan. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, let's advance. Tanner is cut to his top 3. Trevor Higgins got Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. See where we sit with Tanner. Alright, still top of his board. He's in top 3. We might get a commitment this week, but either way, I think he's in the bag. Alright, and we are at home against our most hated rival, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
All right, let's jump in to try to get the lead early in this game.
2 running backs alongside the quarterback.
Oh my God, dude. Again, we forgot.
Leaves it with the back.
Nice run there by Carter Coon.
It'll be a first down.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
After that last completion, it's second down. behind his pad. Really
Oscar
nice,
Norman with the
patient job
19-yard
to
run.
find some running room by this junior. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
I don't like that. We're gonna audible this to a run.
On the run, it's Higgins. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They go to the ground. He pushes his way down to
Nice
the floor
run there
as
by
they get
Higgins.
closer and closer.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
They make the stop
Got
at
the
the 2,
first
but
down,
he's
got
got
him to the
enough
2
to
yard
give them
line.
a first and goal.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this.
Supposed to be a duo through the line, but all the gaps were closed. He cut it to the outside, got around the edge,
And they just
touchdown.
keep feeding it.
And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, come on, 74, what were you doing?
He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without... And he takes it
Get the
in
touchdown.
for a score. Touchdown.
All right, 1st and 10 on their 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll give it to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
Touchdown run by Oscar Norman. 2 minutes.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Those winged helmets flew up and down the field as Michigan won in a blowout last season.
It was a beatdown, and the team up north did some.
What was that?
The team down south, and this was already talked about. This is already a rivalry that you get bragging rights.
Come
But when
on,
it's a
dude.
one-sided beatdown, and you're Ohio State, and you had a year to simmer on this, you better respond.
Ohio State got spanked by giant paddles,
Spanked.
too. I mean, that was all over the place. And I'll tell you, Michigan, they came out on fire offensively.
Oh my God,
Explosive
dude.
plays. They put their speed
Since
on
when does the
display. They're gonna try
fucking-
and do that again this game.
Every defense in the
Since
country
when does the
talks about
fucking
getting
DB
offenses
know the route
in
better than the
predictable
fucking
third
corner
and long
or
situations
wide
where I
receiver?
can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Throws to the wideout. The completion well past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lester. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone and the 13. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it.
Dude, what the fuck?
He released the ball on that first down pass and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing.
There we go.
Touchdown, Michigan.
First and 10 on the 18-yard line.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
He works his way ever closer,
Got to the
all the way
1-yard
down
line.
to the 1-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Pushes toward the goal line.
Bro, what the fuck?
Bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that
He was
one.
hitting me before I even got done with the fucking handoff.
Reverse, near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer.
What the fuck was I supposed to do with that?
Wolverines. And the
4th and 11 on their 34-yard line.
down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first
There
down.
we go. There we go. There we go.
Bringing it back.
Oh,
And a sensational return, and they finally... And the freshman
Let's turn on
just showed
shoot
those
clock.
great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to...
Bro, what? They're hitting me before I even get the handoff.
It's going to be tough sledding.
What am I supposed to
They're
do?
trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against that.
Getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On the run, it's Higgins. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one splits the upright. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game.
And Michigan takes
certainly
down
this was a
Ohio
huge
State
win.
41-3 at home.
You were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, let's advance. We finished the season 12-0. And before I do anything else, I'm going to bench Gossett. Forget to do it all. Okay, we got Tanner O'Daniel. Cool. Yep, we won the conference. Custom conferences, because of the 12-team playoff, I've turned off conference championships. Depth chart. Gossett, you are no longer the starting quarterback for the Michigan Wolverines. I think I'm going to keep my coordinators, probably. Yeah, he's got all these. Wish he would get these. But... and these. He just went straight up offense. Nothing else. Alright, Trey Wilbon, wide receiver from Miami, won the Heisman. Trevor Higgins got 2029 best running back, 208 carries, 925 yards, 15 touchdowns. Let's take a look at a few things here. All-Americans. Did we have any? Let's see. Trevor Higgins, first team national All-American. LaMichael Root, left tackle, first team national All-American. Duke Carew, defensive tackle. Niles Allen, left outside linebacker. Rayshawn Heflin, right outside linebacker. Cornerback, Philip Honeycutt and Devin Flowers. Safety, Jarrell Bruss, all first team national All-Americans. Craig Slater, defensive end. Left outside linebacker, George Bone. Cornerback, legend Imator Bibi. Kicker, Gabe James, second team All-Americans. Jabril Roby, left guard. Corey Rugamba, left end. Manny Hull, right end. Strong safety, Emmanuel Gums, first national freshman All-American list. Conference, how did we do in conference? First team, Trevor Higgins, Oscar Mormon, Cornell Augustine, LaMichael Root, Sammy Dragusevich, Bruce Crow, Shaquem Shaver, Craig Slater, Gage Blossy, Duke Carew, Niles Allen, Ventrese Tatum, Rayshawn Heflin, Philip Honeycutt, Devin Flowers, Jarrell Bruss, Juan Davis, all first team conference. Jabril Roby, Antoine Brown, Nathan Coker, George Bone, Jameson Stark, Shaden Wilkins, legend Imator Bibi, Matt Ivy, Gabe James, second team all conference. Carter Coon, Hakeem Virgin, Jabril Roby, Corey Rugamba, Manny Hull, Enrique Byler, Enrique Logan, Emmanuel Gums, and Allen Jennings, all freshmen, all conference. Let's see if we were runners-up for any other awards. Okay, we were runner-up for head coach of the year. Number 9 on best defensive player. Number 7 on best defensive back. Number 3, so Oscar Mormon was number 3 on best running back. So we had the number 1 and number 3 best running back in the country. Duke Carew, number 7 on the Lombardi. Bruce Crow, number 4, best interior lineman. Our assistant coaches were 3rd and 4th on best assistant coach. Antoine Brown was the 7th on best center. Okay. Let's look at the college football playoff. So we are the number 4 seed. We will play the winner of Texas State and NC State in the Orange Bowl. And if we win that match, we will play whoever comes out of the Peach Bowl between TCU and either Iowa or UMass. Okay. Let's look at our season stats. Okay, so we did bench Gossett halfway through the season. Excuse me. His stats before he got benched were 111 of 157, 70% completion percentage for 1,841 yards, 157 attempts. 14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Taj Kimbrough had 63 of 90, also 70%, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 823 yards. For rushing, alright, let's see. So Trevor Higgins had 208 carries for 925 yards and 15 touchdowns. Oscar Mormon had 111 carries for 879 yards and 14 touchdowns. Now Oscar Mormon had 7.9 yard average. Carter Coon as running back 3 had 32 carries, 182 yards, 6 touchdowns. Tim Gossett, while at starting quarterback, had 44 carries, 98 yards, and 1 touchdown. Taj Kimbrough had 21 carries, 88 yards, and 0 touchdowns. Receiving, so Augustine and Traylor both were between 649 to 700. Both had 37 catches each, 8 and 7 touchdowns respectively. Higgins had 32 catches, 383 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Guardado had 22 catches, 292 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Livings, 16 catches, 251, and 1 touchdown. On our offensive line, LaMichael Root allowed 7 sacks. Roby allowed 3. Shaver allowed 2. Brown and McGinnis both allowed 1. On defense, our leading tackler was Ventrese Tatum, 56 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Our TFL leader was Duke Carew with 6, tied with Craig Slater with 6. Sack leader was also Duke Carew, second was Manny Hull. Interceptions leader by far was Jarrell Bruss. Deflections leader, Jarrell Bruss. And 4 forced fumbles. Ventrese Tatum had 3 fumble recoveries. Defensive touchdowns, we had 1 from legend Emator Beebe and 1 from Devin Flowers. Kicker, our kicker Gabe James was 61 of 63 for extra points and 12 of 16, from field goal range. Our punter averaged 41.4 yards per punt. And kick returners, Logan, 10 returns for 265 yards. Emator Beebe for 200 yards on 8 returns. No touchdowns. Punt returns, we had 40 punt returns for Logan, 481 yards, an average of 12 yards per punt. Okay. As you guys know, I don't like to play the playoffs. I want to see us. I want to see the team that we built win the playoffs without me making them win it. So we are going to sim and watch the playoffs. Just out of curiosity, I like to see what jobs are offered to me. We got the Duke head coaching job offered. Where do we sit on early National Signing Day? We've got 27 commitments, and we are currently in first place on early National Signing Day. Alright, let's advance the week, see who we're facing in the Orange Bowl. We're facing number 5 NC State. They're actually ranked higher than us in the coaches poll. Uh-oh, looks like somebody poached one of our coordinators. Right, we did get offered North Texas and UNLV. That's interesting. Let's look at our coordinators. Okay, so we did lose our offensive coordinator. Let's see. So let's look at, okay, so these guys are the ones that were head coaches. Alright, so he's got the talent spread that we like. Pro style, we like that. Pipeline Michigan is good. Torrey Bodiford, let's see. Same spread. Illinois Pipeline's not quite as good, but it is important. What about this guy though? He's got Southern California. I don't really like his talent spread. Matt Cole. Okay. I don't really care for that. You know, these guys aren't bad, but I'm not seeing anything that just pops out at me, so I'm gonna wait till next week to really look at them. So Brian Harris is the coach that got drawn away from us. Let's see where he ended up going. Staff moves. Brian Harris took the head coaching job at Cincinnati. Alright, let's jump into the game. What we're going to do is we're going to fast sim to the fourth quarter, at which point we will watch.
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
Alright, so we're going to keep it on fast. We're going to jump ahead quarters. Michigan goes up by 7. NC State ties, end of 1. We're tied at 7. Michigan goes up to 10-7, enters halftime up 10-7. Third quarter, still 10-7 going into the fourth quarter. So Taj Kimbrough close out the game and win us this tight game in the fourth quarter. We're about to watch and find out. We're going to send it to slow. We're going to hit end of game. Here we go.
Onto the field now.
And as we enter the fourth quarter, NC State is punting to us. The punt is up. It's high and short.
Straight up. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And we're at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Kimbrough under center. Single back. Hands the ball off, runs up the middle, 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line, 4-yard gain on the run. Shotgun, split backs, 3 receivers, 2 right, 1 left. Fakes the handoff, play action, goes to scramble, runs, slides at the 44. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44.
Hands it off. No, play action. Quick pass over the middle, connects. Receiver gets a big chunky yardage. Knocked out at the 17-yard line.
After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be.
Nice throw there by Taj Kimbrough. 40-yard pass.
Like that, you get into the red zone.
And then the receiver got another 20, 25 yards on the after the catch.
The
Wolverines are hurrying back to the line. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Single back wing formation. Kimbrough under center. 1 receiver left. 3 tight ends on the line. 1 goes in motion. That's a receiver, not a tight end. Hands the ball off. Oscar Mormon runs it up the middle for 7-yard gain, tackled at the 10-yard line, 2nd and 3. Now they're out in bunch formation to the right, 1 receiver left, shotgun, single back, tight end in motion. Kimbrough takes a snap, hands it off. Mormon runs left, gets 2, tackle at the 8-yard line, 3rd and 1. Now Kimbrough in shotgun, single back, 3 receivers spread out wide to the right. NC State rushing 4, quick pass over the middle, dropped, incomplete. They send out the kicker from the 8-yard line.
Out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left.
Kick is up. It's good.
That one straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Michigan increases its lead to 13 to 7. There's the kickoff. Fields it in the end zone, brings it out. Tackled at the 14-yard line. He should have just kneeled in the end zone. NC State comes out in shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Hands it off. Back tries to run up the middle. Stopped in the backfield for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11, 13-yard line. Shotgun. 4 receivers, 1 back. Changing the play, no. Resets. Takes a snap, quick pass to the right, connects, caught. Gain of 4, tackled at the 17-yard line, 3rd and 7. Empty backfield, 5 receivers. Michigan blitzing, gets the pressure, and sacks him at the 10-yard line. 4th and 13.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him.
Jarrell Bruss, strong safety on the blitz there. Just comes running downhill, gets the quarterback under pressure, gets him to turn his back to run, and takes him down from behind like a lion taking down a gazelle. The punt is up. It's a good one. To about midfield, fair catch called, taken at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Michigan, it comes out in the I formation, 2 receivers. And fakes the handoff, play action. Kimbrough rolls out of the pocket, fires down the sideline, connects, caught, out at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Michigan hurrying back to the line. Shotgun, tight formation, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, single back. Hands the ball to the running back. Running back Mormon runs left. Gets some tough yardage, 9-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 1, 23-yard line. Now they're in Wildcat? Is it? What? They're in Wildcat. Double reverse flea flicker and hits the tight end for the touchdown. Wow.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there.
Wow. Touchdown Michigan on the double reverse flea flicker.
Rolling like this results in quick and positive results.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here.
Tried for the two-point conversion, did not get it. Michigan's lead stays at 19-7. Here's the kickoff. Just under 5.5 minutes left to play. They bring the kick out of the end zone, tackled at the 15-yard line. NC State comes out in shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, looks to throw. Michigan only rushing 4. The quarterback takes off up the middle, across the first down line, and some. Takes it all the way to the 37-yard line before sliding. 1st and 10, NC State.
He can run the football.
Running back to the line now. Michigan with 5 defenders on the line. NC State, 4 receivers. Receiver in motion, fakes the jet touch pass, drops back to throw. Under pressure, taken down, sacked. Connolly sacked there, tried to roll out of the pocket. The pocket broke down, tried to roll out. Duke Carew, the big defensive tackle, converted defensive end to interior, was able to run him down. Sacked him at the 32-yard line for a 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15. NC State, 4 receivers. Spreading them out. Takes the snap. Michigan only rushing 3. Quick throw to the sideline. Caught. Breaks a couple tackles. Gets it to the 37. 3rd and 10. 4 receiver set. Shotgun. 1 back. NC State. Snaps the ball. Looking to throw. Michigan again only rushing 3. Deep throw down the field. Knocked down by the defenders. Threw it into double coverage. Incomplete. 4th and 10. They're going to go for it. Empty backfield. 5 receivers. Looking to throw. Again, Michigan only rushing 3. Fires deep again. Down the field. Into double coverage. Knocked out. Pass defended. Turnover on downs. Michigan ball. 4 minutes left on the clock. Michigan's up 19-7. They're on the opponent's 37-yard line. They hand the ball off. Run up the middle. Looked like he was stopped in the backfield, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like holding. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. All right, so they do move him back to the 47-yard line. 1st and 20. Kimbrough in shotgun, single back. Looking to throw. Passes on a screen pass to Carter Kuhn, who gets around the edge, gets it down to the 29-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Now Kimbrough under center, single back wing formation. Hits the running back out of the backfield. Oscar Mormon with the catch. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Now Michigan in I formation. Hands it off, runs up the middle to the left, gets 6 yards on the run. 2nd and 4, 17-yard line. Under center. Wing formation, 2 receivers tight. Fakes the handoff, play action. Fires over the middle to the running back, connects. Gets it to the 4-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4. Now Kimbrough in shotgun, split backs, 2 receivers. Running an option, pitches it. Mormon with the pitch, gets it just across the line. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading.
Oscar Mormon. Just a reminder, guys, when we started this 4th quarter, with 8 minutes in the quarter, Michigan was only up 10-7. Now fast forward, less than 5 minutes, Michigan is up now following the kick, 26-7. They have scored 16 unanswered points in this quarter alone in just the last 5 minutes of play. There's another kickoff taken out of the end zone, this time taken down at the 18-yard line. NC State in shotgun, single back, 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right, 1 tight end, snaps the ball, looking to throw. Michigan blitzing, under pressure, hit as he threw, checks it down to the running back out of the backfield. It's complete, but no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 18. Now they're in shotgun, bunch formation left, 3 receivers, 1 out wide right, 1 back, looks to throw. Michigan blitzing again, throws it left, intercepted by Michigan. Jarrell Bruss, strong safety, number 2, with the pick. 25-yard pick six for the score. Michigan touchdown.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception.
Michigan's interception leader during the season, Jarrell Bruss, steps up again for a big one late in this game. You see here, Connolly just throws it left into double coverage. The safety is able to undercut the receiver, leaps up to get the ball out of midair, and then runs untouched into the end zone, 26 yards.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Michigan for the extra point. James with the kick. It's up. It's good. Michigan takes the lead to 33-7. Here's the kickoff. Just under 3 minutes left in the game. NC State fields it at the 1-yard line. Tackled at the 16-yard line. They come out, 4 receivers, shotgun, single back. Michigan blitzing. NC State fires, drag route over the middle, connects, just gets across the first down marker. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They hurry back to the line, 4 receivers, 2 to either side, single back, shotgun, looking to throw. Michigan only rushing 3, and he throws it away. Nobody was open. All right, they come back out, shotgun, 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. They snap the ball. Connolly throws it over the middle, downfield. It looked like he had it, but he dropped it, went from the hit, incomplete, 3rd and 10. 4 receivers now, 2 to either side, single back, looking to throw. NC State fires down the left sideline, deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted by Bruss again. Back-to-back drives, Bruss with the interceptions.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
I agree with Herbie here. I think that's going to be the game-sealing play. Michigan now out in shotgun, 3 receivers, receiver in motion, jet touch pass. Excuse me, jet sweep. Sorry, whatever. Gets the first down. We're at the 2-minute warning. 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Hands it off. No, fakes it. Quarterback keeps it, runs, breaks the tackle, gets across the first down line, tackled at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Shotgun duo, 3 receivers. Kimbrough.
That's the wide receiver coming.
Receiver in motion. Hands it to the running back. Oscar Mormon cuts inside. Only a yard on the play. 2nd and 9, 41-yard line. Kimbrough in shotgun. Unbalanced set. Tight end in motion. Hands it to the running back. Running back goes left. 1st down. Mormon down to the 20. 18. Tackled at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. 32 seconds left on the clock. Will they run it out or will they try to score? They come out. Shotgun. Single back. 3 receivers left. 1 to the right. Clock is counting down. And they just let the clock run out. Michigan wins the Orange Bowl 33-7 over the NC State Wolfpack.
Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused.
Jarrell Bruss had 4 interceptions in this game. One of them a pick six.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, we leveled up to level 49. Let's spend the points. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta get this little banner here. And spend the coach points. Let's advance the week. Hopefully there'll be better coordinator options this next week. Jabril Bruss, 6 tackles, 4 interceptions, 1 touchdown, got Big Ten Player of the Week, and that was good enough to get him Defensive National Player of the Week. Oscar Mormon had 18 carries, 77 yards, and 2 touchdowns, got Big Ten Player of the Week, and we are matched up against the number 1 seeded TCU Horned Frogs in the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl. Let's look at the possible offensive coordinator prospects here, or candidates. Alright, we have to make a decision this week, so let's see who we got. Polanco, don't really care for his spread. Same thing here, not really a fan of that spread. Cantrell. Jackson Anderson. Okay, wait a minute now. This guy, we might look at Jackson Anderson. So he's got a pipeline in Ohio, pro style. I like that. Let's see what else we got. Travis Henry. Wait, that's still Jackson Anderson. Travis Humphrey. Okay, he's got elite recruiter, which I like. Not huge on the tactician, but he's got a pipeline to East Texas, which is important. Let's see, Todd Clark. Same thing, except Big Sky, which isn't quite as good as East Texas. Okay, so it's really down to Jackson Anderson and Travis Humphrey. So we got pro style. I don't know what his is since he's a DC. And he would be an OC here with us. We got Ohio versus East Texas. We got motivator and tactician with architect. I think we got to try with Jackson Anderson. I mean, I like the elite recruiter, man. I really do. Oh, man, but elite recruiter would be so nice. No, let's try with Jackson Anderson. Alright, we're going to do the same thing here with the TCU game. Let's go with our white maize. So we're going to simulate for the first 3 quarters and then go from there. We'll watch it again.
Welcome everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines.
Man, it feels like it's rained every game. Or I guess it has for us. Both games we played in the playoffs has been a rain game. But hey, this one's in the Rose Bowl, so.
So far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Alright, let's jump ahead. Let's sim through the first 3 quarters. Quarter 1, Michigan takes the first lead, up 14-0. Going into second quarter. Second quarter, TCU fires back. Michigan gets a field goal. Goes into halftime, up 10, 17-7. Third quarter, Michigan gets another field goal. Goes into the fourth quarter, up 20-7. Kimbrough needs to hold on for the remainder of this game.
The Wolverines will come to the line.
All right, Michigan comes out in the power I formation. 2 fullbacks. Hands it to the running back, Mormon. Looking to get a first down. Did not get the first down. Turnover on downs. TCU ball. Just shy of midfield. 39-yard line. And shotgun looking to throw. Under pressure. Sacked. Sacked by Manny Hall. Freshman defensive end.
That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They're going to come out 2nd and 18 on the 31-yard line. Looking to throw, shotgun, under pressure, passes to the right, connects, gets it to the 43-yard line, 3rd and 6, and they're hurrying back to the line. Michigan with 4 down linemen here. TCU spreading them out. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Michigan rushes 5. They get the pass off, connects just across the first down marker. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Hurrying back to the line, TCU's in shotgun. 4 receivers, 3 spread out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Takes a snap. Under pressure, hit as he throws, still connects. Gets it down to the 41-yard line, 2nd and 1. Hurrying back to the line again. Now they're in pistol. 3 receivers. Takes a snap, hands it to the running back. Running back runs left, gets across the first down line. Keeps going, breaks a tackle, knocked out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Hickson with the first down run. Now TCU, single wing. Wing formation, shotgun, hands it to the back, running left. Breaks the tackle. Tackled after 1-yard line, 29-yard line, 2nd and 9. Hurrying back to the line again, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, takes a snap, hands it to the back, running right. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 3. 3rd and 12, hurrying back to the line again. Shotgun, single back, 3 receivers, 4 receivers, 1 is a tight end. Looking to throw, Michigan rushes 4. Quarterback, nothing's open, he tries to scramble, gets tackled, gains 2 yards. 32-yard line, 4th and 11, they're going for it, staying on the field. Shotgun. Snaps the ball. Michigan blitzing. Fires downfield, middle of the field, double coverage, deflected, out of bounds, incomplete, turnover on downs. Michigan takes over at the 32-yard line. 6 minutes left in the game. Michigan in shotgun, receiver in motion. Fakes the jet touch pass, hands it to Mormon, runs right, loses a yard, tackled in the backfield. Single back wing formation. Looks to throw. Kimbrough fires over the middle. Connects. Knocked out. Incomplete. 3rd and 11. 30-yard line. 3rd and 11. In shotgun. 3 receivers. Looking to convert. Tries to take off. Sacked. And we have an injury timeout. Matt Cons from TCU, defensive lineman.
We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Michigan comes out and punt with the punt team. 5 minutes and 46 seconds left on the clock. The punt is up. It goes across midfield. Fair catch at the 38-yard line, 39-yard line. TCU in shotgun. 4 receivers, 1 back. Changing the play. Hands it to the fakes to the running back. Play action. Fires right. Screen pass. Tackled after 2 yards. 2nd and 8 on the 41-yard line. Hurrying back to the line. Shotgun. Receiver stacked to the left. 1 receiver to the right. Tight end on the line. Quick pass to the receiver. Screen. Going nowhere. Loss of 1 yard. 3rd and 9 from the 40-yard line. TCU. Same formation. 3 receivers to the right. 1 to the left. Shotgun. Single back. Michigan rushing 4. TCU's quarterback takes off running up the middle, gets across for the first down, tackled at the 49-yard line. First down, 1st and 10. 5 minutes left in the game. TCU hurrying back to the line, trying to get set, changing the play. 2 receivers right, 1 left, 1 tight end. Back motioning out of the backfield, empty backfield. Michigan blitzes, he breaks the sack, fires. It's deflected and then caught by a second defender. from Michigan steps out at the 14-yard line. Turnover, Michigan. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left, and Michigan gets a late game turnover. Michigan still holding a 13-point lead. That was cornerback Philip Honeycutt, sophomore, who caught the deflected pass.
And the Michigan offense.
Now Michigan comes out, shotgun, split backs. 2 receivers right, 1 tight end. Looking to throw, fires to the running back out of the backfield. Loss of 5 yards. Tackled in the backfield. Now he's in shotgun, 4 receivers, 1 back. Looking to throw, fires over the middle, drag route, connects. It's a gain of 13 yards, 3rd and 2 at the 22-yard line. Single back wing formation. Runs up the middle, Oscar Mormon, the power back. Gets the first down, tackled at the 26, 1st and 10. Now Kimbrough under center, 1 back in the backfield, 2 receivers to his right. Hands it off. Carter Kuhn running it right, gets the first down, gets it to the 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Now Kimbrough in shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 back. Hands it off. Mormon up the middle, 4-yard run. Now they're in shotgun, Mormon the tailback, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Direct snap to Mormon. Mormon runs right, gets it across the first down line. Tackled at the 48-yard line, opponent's territory, 1st and 10. Kimbrough in shotgun, split backs. 3 receivers. Hands it to Mormon, runs left, tackled in the backfield, loss of 5. 47-yard line, 2nd and 15, single back wing formation. Hands it to the running back, and again tackled in the backfield, loss of 2, 3rd and 17. 45-yard line. I formation, Michigan. Fakes the handoff, play action. Starts to run, scrambles, right. Tackled, and we've got an injury on the field. Michigan Wolverines left tackle, the Michael Root. It's going to be 4th and 16 from the 45-yard line, and Michigan sends out the punt team. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. The punt is up, it's high, it's long. It's down at the 19-yard line. TCU comes out. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left on the game clock. Audibling. 4 receivers. 1 goes to the line. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Scrambles out. Runs out of bounds at the 22-yard line. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Shotgun. 3 receivers. 1 tight end. 1 back. Michigan rushing 5. Fires to the right, breaks a tackle, caught, gets the first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. TCU runs back to the line. Hurrying back to the line. Tight formation, looking to throw. Fires over the middle. Catch, 1st down. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Morgan Mayer, the tight end. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, TCU. Still down 13, 2.5 minutes left in the game. Shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw. Michigan blitzing, fires over the middle. And it connects. He holds on to it through the hit. Gets it to the 38-yard line. TCU hurrying back to the line. Shotgun, 1 back, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Michigan with the blitz. TCU fires over the middle. Open tight end. 1st down. Gets it all the way to the 14-yard line. 2 minutes left in the game. They're not going to get this off before the 2-minute warning. All right, 2-minute warning. Now TCU comes back out in shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, 1 back. Michigan rushes 4. Has a spy. TCU throws to the left side, connects, gets it across the 1st down, gets it down to the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. Quarterback in shotgun, looking to throw. Looks to scramble, passes, only a yard on the completion, 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. TCU in shotgun, 4 receivers, 1 back. Tight formation, looking to throw, under pressure, sacked, he fumbles it. TCU recovers it, but are pushed back to the 15-yard line. TCU in shotgun now, 4 receivers. 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Michigan only rushing 3. Fires over the middle to the end zone, and it's almost intercepted. Incomplete. 4th and goal. 15-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Looking to throw. Roach hit as he throws. It hits the ground. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. TCU. Michigan takes over at the 15-yard line. 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. Receiver in motion. Michigan fakes the jet touch pass, hands it to the back. Loss of 1 yard. TCU with the timeout. 2nd and 11, 15-yard line. Shotgun, split backs. Kimbrough takes a snap, hands it off. Mormon runs it up the middle. Gets it across the first down line. TCU takes another timeout, and now Michigan's in victory formation. Takes the knee, and there's an injury timeout again to Matt Cons, from defensive lineman on TCU. And Michigan kneels it again. They're going to run the clock out. Michigan wins the Rose Bowl 20-7 over the TCU Horned Frogs. Michigan Wolverines advancing to the national championship.
The amount of games that these guys have been able to play and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything.
Oscar Mormon gets player of the game with 15 rush attempts, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns for the junior running back.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's advance the week, see who we're playing in the Natty, and see if we got Jackson as our offensive coordinator. Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week, Devin Flowers with 2 tackles, 1 interception. Oscar Mormon with Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. And it looks like we're playing the Marshall Thundering Herd in the national championship. That's a matchup that I was not expecting. Did we get we did. Jackson Anderson accepted our offer to be the offensive coordinator for Michigan. All right, let's take a look at the bracket real quick. So Marshall defeated the 6-seeded, number 6 ranked Oregon Ducks 24-21 in the first round. Then they trounced the number 3 seeded, number 4 ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They beat the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, and then in the All-State Sugar Bowl, they faced up against the Houston Cougars, defeating them 24-18 to advance to the national championship against our Michigan Wolverines. All right, and that's where I'm going to call it now, guys. We will pick up next time at the national championship. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Follow me on all social media at Kinetic615. Check out the GoFundMe link in the bio of the YouTube channel and on my X account. Catch me on Monday evenings on the Maze Madman channel with the Maze Madman and the Boxing Maniac, talking everything Michigan Wolverines football. And as always, guys, until next time,